Aaron Acadiana is
Ollie Bear.
Welcome back. It is 6:41. Mardi Gras parades here in Lafayette, a little different from the more traditional rural ones. Talking Career Day Mardi Gras.
Al Bear is at Vermilionville with a look at this Cajun Mardi Gras tradition. Let's go ahead and check in with Al to see how it's going this morning. Hey, Al.
Hey, guys. Hey, I'm here with Kevin Rees, man of 1,000 songs and 1,000 stories. And, of course, Jay Steiner. You may not recognize Jay. Jay, that's an incredible costume. I love that. Did you make that?
Yeah. This was actually the one I made in 2020 for the first Career de Mardi Gras that I went to out in Eunice. So, yeah.
So, okay, let's talk about this. I mean, we've been telling stories about it. Kind of give folks an idea of where's all this come from and why? Yeah,
so these traditions actually go back in some ways to the Middle Ages, and some traditions actually go back to pre-Christian, pagan era Europe. And so they would have come over here, not just with French, but also especially a lot of Germanic traditions coming around, a lot of Western and Central Europe, these wintertime begging rituals. And of course, after you have the overlay of the Catholic Church and the religious holidays, which often started a time of fasting or, somber celebration, be it All Saints Day, Christmas, Ash Wednesday, starting Lent. Well, you gotta, let the pressure out a little bit. And of course, if we go back to medieval times, the pressure of feudalism. So basically the peasants and serfs during the coldest part of the year go and beg the people, the very small number of people with all of the money, for a little bit of extra charity and a little bit of food and other things their way. And of course, kind of implied in that is there's all these people dressed up, they're all masked up, you can't tell who they are. And, well, there's more of them than there are of you. So,
I find that's interesting, a tradition of begging, and I never thought about this until this morning when you think about Halloween.
Yeah.
Before All Saints Day.
All Saints Day, caroling, wassailing, these traditions. And of course, these also get overlaid with a lot of these old Roman traditions going back to these pagan traditions of dressing differently. The poor would dress as the rich. This is why you have the capuchons. And also the capuchons in the Middle Ages, that's a lady's hat. Well, you also had a lot of men dressing as women, basically. And of course, if you're dressing as the rich and you want to kind of thumb your nose at them, you're going to dress in rags to dress as the rich. You also had people who would sometimes wear mitres to make fun of the church, and even sometimes mortarboards to make fun of the academics up there copying their books. Remember, this is before the printing press.
Wow. I tell you what, this goes back so far. Hey, we're going to go back to the studio. Kevin, I'm going to get you to play us out of the segment.
Music with a little bit of history, Alex. It's very nice.
Yeah, speak.